Community Viewpoint.
And welcome once again to Community Viewpoint. I'm John Pawlak, your host for this segment. And as you could see, there's three of us here. And I have a blue shirt on, not my regular outfit, because I hadn't planned to be here, but I think this color blue looks good. So it's my Burning Man t-shirt, so I wear it proudly.
Yeah, you let it out.
Yes. So today we're going to be talking with two lovely ladies, dancers. Donna Lamb, who is, you know, from Donna's School of Dance, and the lovely Jenna McClintock, ballerina, El Grande, or like the Teatro.
Ballerina of the world.
Of the world.
Ballerina of the world.
Actually, you just came back from France?
I sure did.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So you may have seen Jenna dance at the Amargos Opera House, Marta Beckett's Amargos Opera House, or in Tacoma at the Teatro El Grande. But she's here to talk about, well, actually, you were supposed to be asking because I wasn't supposed to be here.
We're just all
It's
hanging
okay.
out, talking
Yes.
about
We're
dance
just hanging
today.
So I'm just
out.
enjoying sitting between these two lovely ladies here. It's a great deal of artistic talent here. And I'm just honored to know both of you lovely ladies.
And as we are honored to know you.
Okay. Hey, so ask Jenna some questions.
Okay, Jenna.
Okay.
So, can you tell us a little bit about Teatro Grande?
Sure. Teatro El Grande came about by somebody inviting me to dance in Tacoma or Shoshone, and it was actually Craig Deutsch from the Sierra Club.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and I got a tent, we built a stage, and I herded in some artists around the desert, some terrapan players, bass players, actors extraordinaire, and somehow we created a show. Teatro El Grande was just a play of words. I thought it would be nice for one show, and now a year later we've done at least 20 shows.
Wow.
And throughout the evolution of this process, we now have children that have joined us.
Oh,
and,
that's great. Are they living in Tacoma or?
They are. They live in Tacoma. Most of them attend the Death Valley Academy School.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them are homeschooled. The two children we have for this next show are Sam Flincham and Patty Dassey Kirk, and they're both homeschooled children, but definitely have been a part of the desert all their lives.
Oh, they have. I know. I know both of them now. I've known Sam since he was just a little squirt. So
They're little starlets of their own. Yes.
yes.
I'm honored to have them be a part of my show. It is incredible to have their input.
It's a wonderful thing for children, you know, to run away and join the theater.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
can you tell us a little bit more about the performance? I know you have live music, and so is it dance? Is it acrobatics, or?
It is a plethora of all of that. We call it a circus of fine art.
Oh.
We have hoop dancing. Our original hoop dancer was Kayla Thomas, and she's since moved on and is traveling the world. And now Patty does our hoop dancing along with acting and singing and dancing. We have poetry. We have live music via the terrapan handpan playing and bass, and now Sarah Paz Hyde will be joining us with her fiddle playing.
Oh, nice.
We do create our own music. We also use a lot of classical music. I am a ballet dancer. My main thing has been dancing with classical music. So that's a part of it, as well as original music. And it's kind of an evolution of just putting it all together.
Great. So I know that you've got several performances coming up. The first one is Halloween weekend.
Yes.
So that would be from, where is that performance?
That's going to be in Tacoma, the Tacoma Community Center, and it's in conjunction with the Southern Inyo Fire Department fundraiser. Annually, they have a fundraiser, and we try to have our show annually, so we've finally come together as a union, and it will be, yes, at the Community Center, October 26th through the 28th. And then we go to the Pahrump Museum on November 1st for All Saints Day.
Okay.
We have a little piece of our ballet this time. It's an homage to Dia de los Muertos. So on November 1st, it's a day of recognizing our ancestors, and we'd like to do that there at the Pahrump Museum.
Okay, great. And that one is an evening performance?
It is
okay.
at 6 p.m.
At 6 p.m. Awesome. And if you haven't been to the museum, it's a cool place to go anyway. So
Right.
I'm assuming it will be open at that time as well. So yeah.
Right, come on early and check
on
it out,
down.
and then see the show.
Okay. And then you're going as far out as Stovepipe Wells then?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanksgiving weekend. Stovepipe Wells gave us a call to see what we were all about, and I mentioned to them that we want to travel, and so they invited us over. So we're going to perform over there
Great.
for the weekend after Thanksgiving. Those dates I am quite sure of. I believe it's the Friday, Saturday, Sunday after Thanksgiving.
So all 3 days then?
Yes.
So 2 evenings and a day performance?
Yes.
Okay. And it looks like they start at 5 o'clock Friday and Saturday. And then
2
Sunday at
on
2, a
Sunday.
matinee. So that's great. That's wonderful.
Right.
So will you have your whole troupe there? I mean, the whole thing goes.
Yes, we are all in cahoots, and it's really exciting. It's me. It's Jim Furlow who plays bass. It's Jim, aka Terrapan Matson, who plays the handpan, and it's Sarah Paz Hyde who plays the fiddle. Patty Dossie Kirk, who is one of our children, and Samuel Flincham.
Nice.
So we are Teatro Grande this season. And we hope to have more players. We are always welcome to that. Right now, my most exciting thing is working with you in your school.
Well, that's my most exciting thing right now, too, I have to tell you. So Jenna is actually teaching ballet at the Donna Studio of Dance until December.
It's a beautiful studio.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing children. They're sponges and so
They're
resilient.
great. I know.
Great.
It's like a big happy family there. You know, we don't do competition stuff. We do work together stuff.
Thank you.
Yes, that's what I think too. So we're very, very pleased to have you there, and hope maybe you'll come back in the spring again.
For sure.
Yeah, that would be great. So, what else do we need to know about
These women
teatro?
do need me here.
Come on.
Yeah, we
So
always
you've been
do.
doing this for how many years, lady?
Me?
Donna School of Dance?
Yeah, tell
20
us
what?
about yourself.
Oh, my
Donna.
20 what? Yeah. Well, I started when I was very, very, very young.
Yes.
This will be our 40th annual recital in
Oh
Pahrump.
my gosh.
I know. I can't believe it myself.
So there's a lot of middle-aged people that were taught by you when they were younger?
We have numerous second-generation kids, and we're like pushing the edge of third generation now because some of those second generations are having babies and they're coming up, and
Wow.
yeah, so three generations. I think that might be enough.
So you've been doing something right if you have that staying power with what you do.
I hope so. You know what I think it is? I think it's the team effort. Everybody feels loved and appreciated, and we help each other. We don't compete against each other. So it's
That's where
a
it's
wonderful
at.
Did
thing.
you start out in Amargosa?
I did, in fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long story. So many years ago, I taught at the Clark County Community College in Las Vegas. I taught pottery and dance there. And then we decided to move to Pahrump. Wanted to get out in the country and have a vegetable garden and all the stuff you can't really do in the city. So when I told them that I was quitting to move out here, they set up a program for me to teach adults here in Pahrump and children out in Amargosa. So I taught there at the community center, and the first time out there, they set up an 8-week class. So in 8 weeks, I had to scramble to teach the kids how to dance and to teach them a dance because the parents insisted we had to have a recital. So we had a recital. I did one dance, the kids did one dance, and you'll never believe who showed up to the recital. Marta
Beckett, yes.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
It's amazing.
I already knew so much about her in Death Valley Junction. I was totally starstruck. I couldn't even hardly talk because I admired her so much, and was not expecting her to show up at the recital. But yep, I knew her since that time.
She was a curious cat.
She was a curious cat. Wonderful lady. Wonderful. So anyhow, that's some of my history. And then I started teaching. I had a daughter, and I wanted something for her to do in Pahrump. And boy, at that time there weren't many people here, you know. So I started the dance studio, and they just keep on coming. So
It's beautiful.
as long as
It's a
they
full
keep coming,
school.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
good
going to
for
stay
you,
there.
Donna. You're doing it right.
Dance till I drop.
And your roots are from the West Coast?
Yes, they are.
Yes.
From Oakland, California, from Oakland Valley. The founding artistic director was my teacher, and I joined that company when I was 14 years old.
10 years ago, or at least?
Yeah, about 10
Yeah.
years ago. Yeah, sure. 20, 30 years ago. And I've been traveling and dancing ever since. That's what my bones know best.
Yes, and you were recently in France?
I was dancing with Le Telegraphe. Le Telegraphe is out of Toulon, France. It's the very south tip of France, very south, right next to Spain. And it's a new museum being opened up, and it's full of live art. That's their shtick. So it's not art that's been created.
Paintings
It's already
or, yeah.
it's art in the moment.
Yeah.
So we were the first installation, if you will,
So
presenting live art on the spot.
You were on YouTube with a little rendition?
Sure, there's YouTubes. If you can go to letelegraphe.org.
Because you were
believe it's
dancing,
.org,
someone was
yes.
playing music in the background?
Yes, all of it's brand new. We all created it that day. The cellist, the opera singer, me, the dancer, the horn players, everyone in about an hour, less than that, 5 minutes to an hour.
Wow.
We created new pieces. And in about 5 days, we created several pieces. And some of them were just amazingly spiritual to the core.
It's very easy to watch.
So it's spontaneous.
They had a
yeah.
cinematographer right there documenting every moment,
Wow. Huh.
which we just had to get used to.
Spontaneous performance art. I like it.
Yes, yeah, Le Telegraphe. And I met this person through the Opera House when I was
Oh,
dancing
really?
Marta's
Yeah.
one-woman show.
Wow.
He came Francois Veiw, and he invited me out to France, and it's taken about 3 years for us to finally culminate this process. And
Yeah, wow.
Very exciting.
You never know who you're going to meet at Death Valley Junction.
this desert, it's a vortex.
It is a vortex,
It
there
brings
is no doubt.
everyone that needs to be together.
To be
We're
there.
all in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I met you there. Actually, I met you at the library.
Yes,
You were
thank
promoting
goodness.
yourself at the beginning of your stay. We're out of time,
Out of time.
unfortunately. We get to talking and stuff, and it's so comfortable.
It's fun, yeah.
So please watch Jenna at the museum on All Saints, All
All
Souls,
Saints Day,
Yes.
November 1st.
Yeah.
6 o'clock.
We're thrilled to have her here.
Yes.
Thrilled to be
Thank you,
with you
Donna.
guys.
Thank you, Jenna. And I'm not really here, so I'll see you next week.
All right.
Community Viewpoint.